What's up, everybody? It's Mark again from markspartsandmore.com, doing something a little different today. Got a co-star Jay with me. He's going to be helping me out, and I want to talk a little bit about Parts and More, and what exactly is Parts and More. So let's get right to it. So the other day I find myself at a thrift store, as I sometimes often do, and what do I see on the shelf? I see a box of Lego. And some of you might be a little hesitant to buy used sets, maybe from a flea market, a yard sale, or from a thrift store, because maybe there's missing pieces. Trust me, there's always missing pieces. You tell them, no, it's complete, we counted them all. Don't believe them. There's missing pieces. So that might trouble some people, because you'll get halfway through the set, realize you're missing a part, now you can't continue. Or maybe you have to dig through your own collection and try and find those parts, or pull something off another thing that you've already had built. But with Parts and More, you can come to me with missing parts lists and complete a set. So let's see what the set that I found. That's this guy. I was really excited to see it. I never actually owned this set. It's got a lot of parts in it. So the higher part count, obviously, the more potential for missing parts there are. So it was taped shut, so I didn't even get to see what was inside of it. I could have asked them to open it to take a peek, but I just bought it sight unseen, took a gamble on it. The price was good. We checked it out. So went through the set, and we were able to complete it. It was probably about 98-99% there. Very few pieces were missing. It looks like they got the frame built and maybe a little bit more and kind of gave up. And everything else was just in bags to the side. Parts looked brand new. So this was a situation that, because I felt comfortable that if there were missing pieces, I could handle it. I didn't have any trepidation in purchasing the set all by itself. So if you find yourself in a situation at a thrift store, at a yard sale, and there's a set and you really like it, maybe something's missing from it. Well, that's where a store like me, Parts and More, comes in, can help you out, fill that set out, so you get a complete thing altogether. And I also thought I'd talk about the set a little bit. Like I said, I never owned this set before. This is a pretty cool set. I like it a lot. One of the coolest features, excuse me, Jay. One of the coolest features I really liked was the bridge. I don't know if you can see, but there's minifigs hanging out in the bridge up here. And the way you get in here, it's got this really cool built swing door that swings open, and then you see the figures in the back there hanging out in the bridge, and that was really cool. So you close that up, and then how do you get inside? Well, there's actually a little trigger release mechanism, because this is actually attached. You pull this little trigger, this whole thing pops off. Boom. Then you can get inside. Check this out. That's right. There's that. And inside, bye Jay. Jay's taking a break. There's a lot of cool play features inside of here. One of the things I thought was really neat was, if you flip this open, the escape pod, if I can reach it. Escape pod here has a little ejection. Boop, it drops through, and your droids can escape in the escape pod. So I thought that was pretty neat little play feature there too. The figures did not come with the set. I use them for my personal collection just to fill it out, because I think it looks better on display with the figs itself. One of the cool features also in here is the Darth Vader helmet on display. Let's see if I can swing. There we go. It's Darth Vader helmet on display here. There's a little crane that goes up and down, picks up the helmet, slides on down, drops it on Vader's head. It's got these whole things just like you see in the movie, Darth Vader there. And then on the back, also, hopefully you can see it, there's a gun rack here, so that if stormtroopers need to spring into action and not shoot anybody, there's guns in the rack there. So this was a really fun set. I really like this one a lot. And I'm really glad I had the opportunity to build it, because it was neat to see it all come together. So we'll put all this back together, and after I had pulled all the parts and we had built this all, there was even a little surprise left in the box because there was extra parts. Extra parts are always fun, but what are those extra parts for? Turns out those extra parts were for Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Again, this one was about, I'd say, 80% built. It was missing just about that. Looks like the wing wasn't in there. This is about everything that was in there. All in all, I think between the wing and the parts that were missing in the Star Destroyer itself, I think it was a total of around $10 in parts, give or take. No more than $12 worth of parts. So for the purchase cost of the one set, I actually got two sets. So the purchase cost plus the $10 to $12 worth of parts, I actually was able to fill out these two sets. This is also a neat thing. This is actually a set I did have as a kid, and I really like it. Darth Vader pops on in there, and for when he's flying around and he's got to have a place to stick his lightsaber, it stores right in the back, because apparently it doesn't retract. But and you got the cool flick fire missiles that are on there as well. So there's that. Jay, you ready to come back? Jay's lost his head. He's actually a pen. Anyway, so that's some of the services that Parts & More can provide. Help you complete your sets. Maybe you have sets that you've lost parts to. Mark's Parts & More. Find those parts. See you later, guys.